Hello, 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 everybody. This is a little impromptu live stream here on YouTube, and part of the reason is today is a holiday. Yay! We all love holidays. It is the holiday called Ganesha Chaturthi, and it is a 4-day holiday. Today's day one, celebrating the beautiful, beautiful deity Ganesha. So, Ganesha is a dear, dear friend of mine. He's somebody who I really love and have been cultivating a relationship with since I was about 20 years old, so about 15 years at this point. And what I love about Ganesh is he is a very present energy in this world, on this planet. They say that his elephant ear is the membrane that separates this world from the spirit world, and that he is always listening and wanting to rush to our aid. There's in fact some really amazing stories that you can read published in different papers on a specific day years ago where anyone who was making offerings of milk to Ganesh statues, murtis they're called, on this day, the milk was disappearing. Like they could literally see the milk get evaporate or absorb before their very eyes, as if Ganesh were saying, hey, yeah, I'm listening, I'm still here. So he's a very present energy. He's considered the remover of obstacles, the god of beginnings, the guardian of temples and doorways. And in any spiritual practice in India, we always start by invoking Ganesh before we, hey, thanks, before we then move on to invoking whatever other deities or whatever other sort of tools we're going to use in that practice. So he's a very good person to get to know. I thought it would be useful for me to hop on to YouTube Live tonight to give us kind of a little introduction to connecting with Ganesha. So if you don't know what he looks like, you actually probably do, because it's pretty hard to have avoided a depiction of him at some point in your life. He's usually depicted with a big round fat belly, with a snake tied around his waist. He's usually holding a bowl of sweets called mudaka balls in one hand, and then in the other arm sometimes he has a trident or a goad or a noose. Sometimes he's depicted on a lotus flower, sometimes he's depicted sitting on a rat, his little vehicle, Mushika, who carries him around. And he has an elephant head, big ears. There's a really fun story about how he got his elephant head. His mother is Parvati, wife of Shiva, and one day Shiva was off doing austere meditations in the Himalayas for a long time, and she got lonely and decided, I want a son. So being the creator goddess, she just makes Ganesha out of clay, breathes life into him, and whoop, she's got a son. Now, depending on who tells the story, could be Shiva who comes home who does this, or it could be Saturn, Shani. Anyhow, somebody comes and chops off his head. In the Shiva version of the story, he's guarding his mother while she takes a bath and doesn't know who his father is, and when he tries to enter, little Ganesh tries to stop him, and Shiva gets angry and takes his trident and just goes, Pugh. In the other version, it's Saturn who does it. Parvati hears her son die, runs out screaming, they cannot find his head, but this wise old elephant offers his instead. So they cut off the elephant's head, put it on the boy's body, Shiva brings him back to life, and hey, we've got Ganesh. Remover of obstacles, even being beheaded doesn't stop him. There are many wonderful, wonderful stories of Ganesh and his willingness to intervene and to help people. So I highly recommend taking some time to cultivate a relationship with him. And we'll begin tonight just by envisioning him sitting in front of us. So you can imagine before and above you a beautiful unfolding lotus flower, and on this lotus flower sits a jolly, happy, big-bodied man with, again, a big elephant head. He's often depicted covered in lots of jewels and silks. And light shines from him. And as you sit here and breathe, you can envision a sense of flow between you and Ganesh. Imagine energy coming down from his body into your body, rising up through your body, and then connecting back with his. And we'll just start, as we work on visualizing Ganesh above and in front of us, just simply repeating Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh. Victorious Ganesha means Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh. Over and over. And as you sit here and sit with him, I'm going to do just a little bit of chanting for Ganesh. So feel free to allow this mantra to absorb within you. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesha Hari Deva. Jai Ganesha Hari Deva. Hari Deva Shri Ganesha Deva. Hari Deva Shri Ganesha Deva. Hari Deva Shri Ganesha Deva. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesha Hari Deva. Jai Ganesha Hari Deva. Hari Deva Shri Ganesha 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 Deva. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Om Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Teri Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Maybe you visualize this beautiful elephant-headed deity sitting on top of your head or sitting above you. And down onto you he rains abundance, love, blessings. And rising up to him, you offer the sweetest things in life. You offer up flowers, incense, candlelight, food, sweets. He loves sweets. Milk, honey, rice, chocolate, silks, jewelry. And let that rise up to him. think those of us who come from the West think of these deities as kind of being like idol worshipping. At least that's what I remember hearing it called growing up by the Christian church. But it really isn't. These things that we're connecting with externally are actually just mirrors of what already exists within us. This specific vibration of Ganesh already lives inside of you, already in your heart. So really we're not truly connecting with something outside of ourselves. These are all vibrations. All these deities are vibrations that already exist within us. We're just using an external focus point to help to bring them forth. Because we already are Ganesh, we are Shiva, we are Lakshmi, we are Parvati, we are all beings that have ever been or will be. In fact, we are all each other, just at different points in our respective journeys. The idea of there being separation between us is an experience of our limited minds that we have in these bodies. So on holidays like this, we make our offerings, we make our chants, we try to bring a little sweetness, and we ask for a deepening connection with these beings, with Ganesh, so that we can experience greater flow, greater God consciousness, greater joy in life. Because that's what we're here for. To enjoy this wonderful experience called living. And when we invoke Ganesh, we ask for all the things that are keeping us from that to be moved out of the way. So, anyhow, I hope this short little meditation was beneficial for you tonight. What is the perfect Ganesh? I'm not sure what that means. What is the perfect Ganesh? Ganesh is perfect. I hope this was beneficial for you tonight. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy life. And if you ever need anything, always reach out. I'm always here. Have a great night. Happy Ganesha Chaturthi.